Hello everyone, good evening, welcome to my my today's video. So I made a post that I was going to talk about entitlement mentality, and I couldn't come on live because I was with some people. I was busy, so now I have a spare time to myself, so I said let me talk about it, then I'll post it. So we as a people, we are fond of having this entitlement mentality towards people that you feel are okay, that are doing better than you, but refuses to help you. Fine. So example is like, you see somebody, you're struggling, you're dealing with life issues, you don't have any other support system, then you get married. Okay, we're not saying don't get married. I'm not saying don't get married, but at least before you should enter into an institution like that you will procreate, bear it in mind that you are going there all alone. You are entering there all alone without having this mindset that this my brother is doing well in Abuja. I think when I start having kids that he'll be able to help me. No, don't think like that. Don't marry thinking about this my cousin is doing well for himself. After he's a philanthropist, he's been sharing money to people online, and he's been doing some charity work. So when I start giving birth, he'll be able to help me. Don't think like that. Nobody owes you nothing. Okay? And just like when you enter into public transport, you enter into a bus, you see a woman carrying like 4 children or 5 children, discomforting you. Not just discomforting you, they will be like, excuse me ma, please help me and lap this my child, so that when I drop I'll carry. And you say no, automatically they'll start looking at you like a devil, like you are a demon, like you hate the child. Why would I lap your son or your daughter when I'm paying for my comfort and you're discomforting me already? I owe you nothing. I don't owe you to carry children. After all, I should have my own. You understand? Nobody owes anybody nothing. That your brother has money does not should not give you the effrontery to go and get married and start having children, hoping on your brother that has his own personal problems. Okay, we as a people, we are fond of that. And the funny, the craziest ones are these ones that will come in your inbox or in your WhatsApp or your DM, and will start telling you that I have a problem, I'm having house issues, our rent has expired, though I need some money to pay my rent to sort myself and at the end of the day you explain to the person, say I don't have money, I can only like spare you like 5. Am I even saying spare? You can just say you don't have money and they will turn it immediately. They'll say okay, no problem, you just remember tomorrow. In case of tomorrow what will happen tomorrow? You will suddenly get rich, and he will get poor, and then he will now come and beg you for something. You will watch too much Nollywood. That's the only explanation I can give for that. How will you tell somebody remember tomorrow? What will happen tomorrow? The person will go poor and you suddenly become rich, and they will start begging you for money, and you now remind them, do you remember that time I begged you? Now I'm now richer than you are. What? Why do you reason like that? Why do people think like that? Tomorrow nothing will happen. The more you're working to get rich, him himself is constantly working to get richer, except of course he makes a mistake or wrong investment, and if he's better than you, if he has more support system than you, he can even still outgrow you. So nothing will happen tomorrow you will hustle yourself out. Tomorrow you get to work to do something. Tomorrow you work out something for yourself. Not tomorrow. Stop telling people Makechi, what will happen? Nothing will happen. They owe you nothing. They work for whatever they have there. Whatever they have is for them. If they want to help you, they will help you. If they don't want to help you, don't push it. Stop pushing people. Nobody forced you to do anything. You got yourself into loan, then you start asking people for money to repay your loan, to repay your debt, the debt you borrowed money when the person wasn't aware. and now you're asking somebody, please, I'm owing banco, or I am owing this person, and they want to disgrace me, and they say if I don't pay, they will do this and do that, and eventually the person say I don't have, you not turn it against the person. Why? For what? Are they owing you the money where you go borrow, that you are there share them? So why should they pay your debt? If they say they don't have, don't push it, leave them. If they give you a show gratitude, thank them and move on and do something with your life, do something with yourself. Okay, so we should just drop this attitude of having rights over something that isn't yours. If it's not yours, don't push it too much. If you sincerely ask somebody for something and they say they don't have, understand that they have their own personal problems, they have their own personal issues. Everybody, we all have this, our demon we're fighting. Don't push it like your own is bigger than the world's problem. No, everybody, we're all trying to sort ourselves out, so do so as well. Stop having children hoping on people to pay your debts. Stop having more than you can cater for. Nobody owes anybody nothing in this hard time, in this our economy. Nobody owes nobody nothing. You say this your uncle is wicked. How? Wicked that he's working his ass off to provide a better life for his children and his family, and maybe he's not extending helping hand towards you, and suddenly he's wicked. How? What is holding you from working? What is preventing you from finding a source of livelihood for yourself? You see that you're not doing anything, and the end of the day, the worst case scenario is those ones that will tell you, you're having 5 children, none of them is in school. You're saying, at the end of the day, you're looking at one of your uncle to come and give you money. This my brother has money, he's na alabeke, he's doing well, he's doing charity, but he's not helping us. Helping you? How are you handicapped? Is he owing you? Did you work for him and he refuses to pay you? Stop it. It's not okay, please. We should be able to understand people. We all have our personal problem, including myself. We all have our personal problem. If somebody chooses to help you, the person is doing it out of his own or her own kind heart. It's not that they owe you. It's not that you're entitled to it. No, nobody owes nobody nothing. Even the government that owns us, they are not doing anything for us. Do you understand? I'm not making this video to discredit anybody, to shame anybody or whatever, but we should stop this entitlement mentality. It's killing us as a person. It's killing us as a person. Especially when your siblings have something doing, your siblings have money, baby, they're barely taking care of themselves and their family, and you come to them for help and they tell you they don't have, and you start pushing it, singing it to any available ear that have chance to listen to you. And this my sister is very wicked, very very wicked. But now nothing will happen in Echi. Nothing will happen. And when you get me and Echi, she will not get poor for you to get rich. Stop watching too much Nollywood. They are deceiving you. He will not go back to the village, and bank will seize his mansion, and you now out of nowhere you now have money, and he will not come and beg you money. It will happen. That is not reality. Reality is you should get something doing. Don't procreate more than you can cater for. Okay, so we should all stop it at some point and appreciate those that extend helping hand to you. I saw a post where a guy like that was sharing some money during the coronavirus early stage of coronavirus awareness. So the guy was sharing some money to help people, to help those that are out of jobs, and one lady like that was giving 10,000 naira, and she was asking the guy, is it for this 10,000 naira, was it for Maggie or what? Was he owing you? Was he owing you? So we should all drop this entitlement mentality. Nobody owes you nothing. If they choose not to give you, you cannot do them nothing. God will not answer your prayer to, even if you like, go and start praying, this person, I want this person to be poor. They will not be poor. For your sake, they will not be poor. They will start getting rich and rich and rich and rich because they are working their ass for it. They owes you nothing. Stop saying this, ihe njikwa ekwu ihe a bụ maka echi because of tomorrow. Tomorrow what will happen? Nothing will happen tomorrow. They will not get poor because of you tomorrow. If they choose not to give you, fine, leave it at that. They're not owing you. Understand that they don't have. Understand that they have their personal problems. Understand that they have their own children. They were able to get 2 children that they can cater for. It's not that they can procreate like you're doing. They're able to have like 2 children that they can take care of, that they can sponsor. Then you now went to have 6 children. Oh, fine. When it comes, enjoy it. Some will tell you that their children are their investments. Since they are your investments, wait for them, trade them by yourself. They are your investments. Tomorrow, enjoy the outcome alone, the profit. Enjoy it alone, because they are your investments. Don't tell people, don't push people to come and start watering your investments for you, because when it starts happening, a lot of you will not remember those people you went to. You understand? So nobody owes you nothing. If your friend decides not to help you and have $1 billion in his account, understand that he has a problem. That is why he said no. Even if he doesn't have a problem, he owes you no explanation. If you say no, let no be no. Don't go back and start insulting the person, start telling the person, in case of tomorrow, you tell them you don't have. They will now write long notes for you. In case of tomorrow, remember this day, mark my words. What will happen to your words? Is he owing you? What will happen tomorrow? What will happen in that day? You will suddenly get rich and they will get poor. You better wake up. Stop pushing people that owes you nothing. If they decide not to help, fine. If they decide to help you, appreciate it. The world as a whole is going through a lot already. So don't add to people's problem. Don't go bothering people. Don't go budging people. If someone decides to give you 1,000 naira, appreciate it. If you stay that 1,000 naira in the market, you can be burnt to death for it. You understand? So appreciate any little thing that comes to you from your fellow human being. There is only a few people that helps humanity these days, and if you have one of those few people, appreciate it. Don't go about telling people, destroying people's name behind them, telling people that they are wicked because they refuse not to help you, because they told you no. If you you as a person, don't be compelled to help when you can't. If you can't, learn to say no and stand by it. Okay? You're not killing anybody, you're not owing anybody, except of course you're owing the person that I tell you, yeah, remember tomorrow you might work for person, karma is real, fine. But when I'm not owing you, when you have like 5 children you cannot take care of, and you come into my inbox to ask me for money and I tell you I don't have, and you tell me remember tomorrow, what will happen tomorrow? Nothing. Stop watching Nollywood. Nothing will happen tomorrow. Okay? You do take care of yourself, and do have a nice day, and I hope you guys don't misunderstand this video. I have my reasons for doing it, and I hope you understand the message behind this video. Don't go budging people when they tell you they don't have. When they say they don't have, you leave them. We all have our demons we're fighting. Okay? And when people help you, appreciate the effort, no matter how small. Okay? Do have a nice day, and wait for next time. Thank you.